Hello friends, my feature this week is the Zany Zoo Designer Series paper, which you can see here. It's on page 47 in the annual catalog for Stampin' Up. And if you buy the bundle, you can get both the stamp set and the dies that go with this. Or you can do a lot with just the papers. And if this is June 2023, you get 15% off on these papers, so it's a good deal. But let's go ahead and I'll show you what I came up with. Oh, I also wanted to show you that the dies, if you get the dies, you get dies that go like this with all the animals, but you also get all these little extra pieces that are a lot of fun to play with. So maybe I'll do a card later using some of these. But today we're just really looking at the paper to see what you can do with just the paper. And this is the card that I came up with. I just thought it really lended itself to using all these little animals, and see how it crosses like that. And I used a square punch, actually a square die. And these are just punched out from the paper. So I didn't do any stamping at all on this one. Let me think. I think I did. Nope, I cut this guy out too. I fussy cut him. And that's it. So you can do a lot with just the papers. So I'm going to try something a little different today, using the circle, the same plan, but using the circle punch. So if you want to write it down, this is the measurements for the base on this card. You just cut an 8.5 by 11 diagonal, and then you score it. You have to, let's try it this way so you can see better. You score it at 2 1/8 on each end, and then just fold it towards the middle, and you get a standard size 4.5 by, whoops, I wrote that wrong. It's 4 1/4 by 5.5 card size. So, and then you also need your inside, which I always just do the inside, keep it simple, 5 by 4 for the card center. And then 3 strips of cardstock, cut 4 1/4 by 1. So that's going to go across like this. You'll need 3 of those. And then to top it off, 3 strips of designer paper, 4 1/4 by 3/4. So it just fits on the top there. And then if you're doing a square, I cut my squares 1.5 by 1.5. If you're doing the punch, the circle punch, and you could use a die if you have it, I'm using the 1 3/4 circle punch to get these. So that's all you need, and the colors that go with the paper are petal pink, pumpkin pie, lemon lime twist, pool party, crumb cake, and black. And I'm going with the brighter colors. So let's give this a try. I have already done a little bit of the cutting and scoring here. So now we won't start with the back, we'll start with the front. And I'm just going to put my designer pieces, I like to do it this way, it's just easier for me. Put that down. And again, I really like these bright colors. I could have gone with pink, but it just wasn't bright enough for me. So these animals are so perky and fun. So, and this one, doing it 2 different ways, aren't I? Doesn't really matter. Whichever way you like. Bring it down. So now I've got these 3 nice little pieces. And the trick with these is you want to be sure that you only put your adhesive on one side. So let's do the top and bottom first, and that's going to go on this side. So again, be very careful. Just go halfway across. Not even halfway. It'll get sticky all over. So that's that one. And this one's going to go on this side. Okay, now you see how this is coming out? Now this piece is going to go on the other side. And try to just get that pretty even. Okay, now comes the fun part. If you're, I've already punched out a couple of these, and show you how to decide what works, is to just make yourself a little template. See how cute that is? You could almost use any one of these. Let's see, which one did I want to use? Here, I think I wanted to use this because he's right on the edge, so I'm not going to waste so much paper. So, just turn my punch upside down and slide that in. What do you think, right there? And now we have that guy. And I could do it whichever way I wanted to. Whichever order I wanted to put them in. So, doesn't matter. Somebody told me that my voice fades out. So I'm trying to speak up a little bit louder. Put something in the chat box if I'm not doing it loud enough for you, and next time I do a video, I'll try to do better. And just here. So they're going to overlap just a little bit. And again, this is the first time I've done it with circles, but I think it's going to work. Let's find out. Now, I probably should have put the adhesive on the strips so that I don't stick it all together. Actually, so there you are. Now, to do something on the inside, put this piece down. And I love using this mat. Keeps me from getting glue all over. This is just going to be happy birthday. And I've gone ahead and done this. I used the die cut for this, but again, you could fussy cut one of the animals from the paper if you wanted to. And it seems to be kind of fun. I'm going to take a pool party and use the fat end, I think, this time. And just make some little fun circles here as a background, since I'm not layering him. And then I don't have the lemon lime twist, but this one is pretty close. That gives him a little something to stand on, huh? So he's going to go right there. And then I also left this one balloon just to show you a little bit of how I do the coloring. I generally start with the darker, if you can see that. Start with the darker end of my blender pen, where I want that dark to go, and then bring it in with some lighter. Sometimes I even leave a little bit of lightness, just little circles to bring it together. Can you see how that's shaded a bit? So, and this guy, I colored in his body too. I thought that was cute. And then we'll just stick him down. And I could pop him up with pop dots, probably would be cuter, but I think this is going to work. So there you have it. Easy peasy, right? And you could do lots of things with this fold, so I hope you'll try it. I love it. And this just holds it together. How fun. Thanks for stopping. Bye.